Hello!
Hello, friendo. Did you vote for Venice vaporization?
Where do I vote for this? Go to the
VaporizeVenice.com.
church down the road where I vote for the president.
Yes. I forgot to actually look and see what the fuck I'm doing wrong with Star UI, that it's not sorting anything in my game. Oh well.
It's not sorting things?
Like, I don't see any of it, like, it doing anything in my inventory. My inventory is just...
Did you set up the INI file that you need to change for literally every mod?
Yes?
Stop in
Yes,
the name
I
of the
did.
law! You're not authorized to be here. All right.
Alright, so that's what we were doing. We're sneaking into this place. Oh, is that a vent? Yeah, it is. This is a whole lot easier than what I was trying to do before. The question is, can I get closer to the office around this way, or... Oh, well, apparently I could have come all the way up here in the vents. I don't know why I pressed the map key. It's not like this game has a working map.
Because you hope that there will be a map, but there is not.
Damn it.
I'm taking you down for questioning. Nice try, but the building... Enough.
Alright. This is not the right computer, but... Let's see if I can get something useful out of this. Ah, PTO does not roll over or get paid out at the end of the year, chonk.
Oh no. How horrible.
Chonk, I may be too stupid to pick this lock.
It's only advanced.
Yes, but I'm feeling very stupid today. Did you ever have those days where you just feel like a moron for no reason?
Sometimes.
There we go. I'm almost there, Chonk.
Almost.
God, guys, this has been the most painstaking...
Probably why I wound up just shooting my way through that.
Yes, the Chonk way of negotiating.
Who needs to negotiate if all your enemies are unconscious?
You're not wrong, is really all I can say to you there. Alright.
I didn't realize that you can just, in the shipbuilder, slap portholes on any of the hatches, either on the sides or tops of the modules of your ship to give it windows.
Really?
Yeah.
That's, that could get pretty interesting.
The problem I have with the shipbuilder right now is that you can't rotate hab modules, and you can't dictate where the modules connect to each other with ladders. So this new ship that I'm flying, you have to go up like 3 different hatches to get to the cockpit.
That's no fun.
I like how those guards don't care that you're shining a flashlight in their faces.
Right.
Don't be stupid! Stop! Hold it right there! Where'd they go? Run out!
I've given up. Just straight giving up.
Yeah, I didn't see how I could actually stealth that without having a higher stealth skill. Like, I tried to stealth it, just couldn't do it. I just gave up faster than you did.
Me having more patience than you? What's that about?
Rank 4 of the stealth skill makes it so opening doors doesn't alert enemies.
Okay, where the fuck is this terminal it wants me to go to?
Up a level.
There it is. Alright, now you morons just forget that I was there. Alright. Oh. Okay, so I can't get out that way, huh? How did you get out? Did you just take the main elevator?
I think I went out the roof.
It wouldn't let me out the roof. I guess I'm gonna have to take all these guys out, huh?
Maybe?
Oh, you charged this thing up. I did not know that.
I didn't know that either, actually. Would have just freaking hold?
Yeah.
That tree is real unconscious right now. What method did you use to get in?
The roof.
It won't let you back out the roof?
I haven't retraced my steps fully yet. But there's several rooftop hatches that, unless it'll let me out this one. Yes. That's what it wanted. The hatch that was in her office, it wouldn't let me open. But that one, no problem. Okay, so yeah, if you just hold down and charge that thing up, it'll drop those guys in one shot.
Neat. God damn it. Payload specialist, get out of the way. And if it works for you, anything like it did for me, then they're not gonna care that you just shot your way through those guys.
Gotcha. Yeah, you would need to have pretty high stealth to deal with going all the way through that, the way that they seem to have intended.
Yeah.
I was safe scumming my way through that.
Side's a bad place for you.
Let me go pick Andresia back up.
Like, what if the ship jumps?
Oh, no, I'm not going to pick Andresia back up. She's hanging out and still in the tower. I'll get hold of her after this mission.
That side's a bad place for tourists these days.
I'm gonna have to like fucking edit my system registry to get rid of this goddamn program.
What, Norton?
I've uninstalled it twice. It's not just Norton, Looney. It's Norton for gamers.
Oh, clearly that makes it better.
It's clearly very resilient because when I went from Windows 11 to Windows 10, it came back.
Oh, God.
Hey, bro.
It's messed up when a guy like me is better off than those people carving chasm or working a desk job. So, you made it. Guess Ryujin's security really is slipping. Just brimming with confidence, aren't you? But I've seen your work in the trade tower, so I'll at least give you some credit. Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you, and let's give the data a look. The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course. Circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding a new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set.
Thanks, next guy.
I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like fun times ahead for Ryujin.
Oh boy.
Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on while running all my software. Since you came through on your end, let's just say that slate isn't going to paint the best picture for Ms. Imogene Salzo. But bear in mind, you're dealing with some pretty talented people when it comes to falsifying information. I can be sure because I know my business. But like anything, evidence alone can't tell the full story. The rest is up to you and Dalton to piece together. Of course she can't. As much as Corps love their field ops, they're never fully trusted. That's why Ryujin probably has you under surveillance half the time, right? Here's the slate. As usual, always a pleasure doing business with Ryujin.
Return to Dalton at Ryujin Tower. Gotcha. I feel like this storyline is probably coming to a head here. And of course, I know that you know, so don't spoil anything for me.
What are you
No.
looking at?
Why do I have two? Oh, that Tranquility must be another quest that I've picked up somewhere.
This deal could be huge for my company. I've
All
got
right.
my eye on you.
You have the files. Well, I assume success is in order. I had a few reports, but at least nothing that set off any red flags.
No red flags, he says.
Right.
I expected as much. Now, let's see what we have here. I didn't think it was possible. But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit. Imogene Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for who could pull this off. Either that, or she's highly displeased with someone at the company. Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I'll need to question her myself. I want you to head to her office and escort her here. You have to make sure she doesn't try anything before I have a chance to speak with her.
Alrighty then.
Good. When you're dealing with corporate workers, discerning the truth from the lies is the hardest part.
One more level and I can get into spacesuit design, which will let me do pack mods
Pack mods.
and get my skip pack.
This could be the most important meeting of my career.
Alright, let's go get
I better
Imogene.
do this right. I don't want you to go reading up.
Let me guess. Looking for Imogene? Try not to harass my techs too much. They have work to do. I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work. I'm not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do enjoy keeping close tabs on my counterpart. Dare I ask why you need to know? Yeah, no thanks. Getting information out of Dalton is like talking to a wall. Besides, speculation is far more fun. I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet.
It is impressive how thoroughly bureaucracy has
Oh god, look
infected
at where it just
every
switched to Andresia
aspect
at.
of this.
Yeah. She's just in a vent somewhere.
Yeah.
Good. I'd hate to see what sort of drama might get stirred up if you went around him. Or maybe I'd love it. Keep the workplace interesting, right? Word of advice. If you're planning on foregoing authorization and just tiptoeing your way to Imogene, park your friend at the door. Two's a crowd if you're trying to lay low. Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it.
Yeah, Andreas is just in a vent somewhere.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
I hate being stuck in the office.
We're gonna go talk to Dalton.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
No Imogene, I see. Could she really be onto us already? Of course, Yuko would know. If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after her. You'll need to speak with Benjamin Bayou. We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. If we're lucky, he may even help us get to Imogene. Good, because without it, this adds a complexity that we do not have time for.
All right, then.
Head over to the trade tower and be discreet. Let Bayou know that you're there on Ryujin's behalf. He may ask for credits or even a favor. Just give him what he wants. The sooner, the better. We don't want to give a clever mind like hers any more room than we have to.
Well, alrighty then.
Just be sure to bring her back here in one piece. If she's truly the mole, she'll have a lot to answer to. If she resists or tries to run, we have no choice but to take it as an admission of guilt. I'm afraid you'll have to dispose of her. Imogene has the potential to do this company a great deal of harm with her knowledge. She knows the consequences of betraying Ryujin, which makes her dangerous. If the situation does take a turn for the worst, I only ask that you perform a thorough search for any evidence she may have in her possession. I trust you won't let your past relationship cloud your judgment.
Nah, bruh. I have no loyalty. I'm only loyal to credits and experience. Right, so bring her back alive if possible. If I kill her, they don't really give a shit, is what I got out of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave Andresia parked in whatever vent she's hiding in for right now.
It's fine. She can just chill there.
Keep it moving. Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere. There were so many facilities abandoned after the Colony War, the pirates used them as forward operating bases all over the settled systems.
Yes, that's exactly what the Crimson Fleet does. I would know. Now, how is Benjamin Bayou going to react to me after my previous run-in with him?
Quit staring.
Here we go.
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want? No. I can always make time when it comes to an old friend. So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin an ally, but Dalton especially knows I don't give anything blindly. As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves. I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free, provided you do a little something for me. Excellent. One of the Syndicate leaders, Kumio, has a slate with some information on it that's better off in my hands. Agree to bring it to me, and you've got yourself a deal. Ryujin's got themselves a real keeper. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning. The Syndicate should let you search any common areas. But if Kumiho catches you snooping around her own quarters for that slate, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
Hostilities. Got it. I am always prepared for hostilities, Chonk.
That is good. Hostilities are always the preferred method.
Yes, you have declared on many occasions that you will always choose violence.
It's the fastest solution.
Can't argue with that.
Hello.
Seems like
Your safety is almost guaranteed. So go out, have your fun, live your best life. Be here when you're ready. Don't tell Mola. Please, midnight.
You didn't hear this, but those cryptic mercenaries.
Alright, here we go. Off to Frankie's grab and go we go. Yeah. Okay, this was not the way to go. There's Frankie's grab and go. Oh, it's where we interviewed that guy.
I gotta take it.
Need something?
Gangs think they run this city, but I don't see people building statues of them.
You lost, kiddo? Oh, so you're the one getting special treatment. Don't look like much to me. I've got one rule for you in there, so it shouldn't be hard to remember. 3rd floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around, and it's open season. That's what I like to hear. For the record, I'm only granting you access because I have to. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room almost straight ahead. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house, the better.
Very welcoming bunch, aren't they? All right. Well, you got any tips on how to get up there and get her slate without causing a massive problem?
I talked to her. I didn't actually have to kill her or anything. Yeah.
Oh no. Bayu wants me to do a favor for him.
Hold it right there. You are.
What was his favor? I don't remember.
Get a slate for somebody.
Yeah, right. You're in our territory here. The only way you get a
don't
private tour of
remember.
our personal space is if you're dead. Huh. It better not. Now beat it. If I catch you trying anything again, I'll introduce your face to a few bullets.
Okay.
I'm watching you.
Oh. Yeah, that pissed them all off. All right.
What'd you do?
I cut through one of those emergency walls.
Yeah, I can see why that would piss them off.
I mean, I think it was a little bit of an overreaction. I'm just carving up their house.
You try anything, you're dead.
No funny business. I'm watching you.
Back off.
Sure, shaking down shop owners is all good, but I'm just waiting for them to try and resist.
I mean, I think I found the way. Now, the other problem is that the person that I need to take the tablet from is in her room. Wait.
I think you're doing a quest that I didn't do.
Really?
Yeah, I must have taken some other route with the dude, with the governor dude.
I'm curious what would happen if I just pulled out the stun gun and just dropped this person. You know? Okay. I wonder if I can do that from up here in the vent. That if I zap them when nobody else can see them, that really shouldn't set everybody else off. That's honestly a little annoying.
Yeah.
Damn it! I got the slate, but didn't get away in time. Okay, I can get it. I could be way ballsier than I thought with this.
Perhaps they're all just idiots.
They are.
Like this SysDef ensign who's just staring into a corner on the vigilance. Just facing a wall for no reason.
Seems reasonable.
That wasn't at all ridiculous.
What?
You just took it off her desk in front of her.
Yeah. But because of that, now I've finished that without them knowing. And now I'm back on the floor of their building where they don't care if I'm there. And now I can go mess with
I figured our paths would cross
Imogene.
sooner or later. Not that I thought I was safe, but I Never expected anyone to just slip by all the syndicate here. I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. I know this doesn't look good, but I had no choice. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally. Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions? You want evidence? I've got it. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent. I can't do that. The moment I step in that building, Dalton will lock me up, and Ularu will be on high alert. Of course you do. Look, if you just bring this slate to Dalton, I'm sure he'll understand, but if I go with you, everything is ruined.
Interesting.
It's your choice. Do you want the truth? Or do you just want to be Employee of the Month?
What did you do here?
I took the slate.
That's what I'm leaning towards myself.
I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
Look, Imogene, I really just want a badass spacesuit that I'm sure comes with this mission, because Looney said something about an operative suit.
Wait, I could swear she gave me that suit.
What the hell were you thinking?
Or does that come with the mission you're headed towards? I think that might come with the mission you're headed towards.
The syndicate doesn't target kids? How hard is it to understand that you don't sell to them, don't steal from them, don't get rough?
This is a pretty nice headquarters they have here.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're headed toward the mission that this suit comes from.
Ah. Well, I gotta finish this other little side mission that I did that you didn't first.
Was there an option to persuade him when you talked to him?
Yeah, and I didn't take it.
That's what I did.
I figured I'd see what he wanted, and it turned out to not be that difficult. I told Benish yesterday, Neon really makes me want to play Cyberpunk.
Yeah, yeah.
At least my mom and dad aren't in a dance club anymore.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
weird.
I feel like it would be weird walking into the club and seeing my parents on the floor.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to be an actuary.
That guide that I was telling you about that lets you fly ships you're unauthorized to fly.
Yeah.
The guy that made it created a bat file to make it a little bit easier so you can just run a script in-game after using the console to select a pilot seat. The UC Vigilance is a flyable ship.
Oh.
It's got a 64 pip reactor.
Latest return.
Jesus.
Problem is you can't land it. At least not in cities.
I'll always say the best thing about working with Ryujin is you never fail to come through. Things aren't always flawless, but the end result is always beneficial. It's been a pleasure. And tell Dalton I'll expect he'll send me any updates on this little situation of his, should it have any effect on my business.
Optional. Confront Allure on the executives floor. Did you get that?
I did not do that.
You had the option but didn't do it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think anything will come of it, so I'm just going to go straight to Dalton. I'm just going to play my part as the hired meathead and let Dalton make all the decisions.
But I also like the ending that you get when you don't confront her.
Don't go concentrate.
All right.
Well, look who's back.
Aye.
Because.
So tell me, what did you find out? I had a feeling you'd say that. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
What a Karen.
My career
Right?
will be over if this deal falls through.
All right, Dalton.
You're back. And Imogene? So you did find her, and yet failed to bring her in. I'm looking forward to this explanation. Well, this evidence complicates the situation, if it points to Olaru. It's gonna take me some time to pass, because if it's legitimate, we need absolute certainty before making the accusation. You realize, if Imogene has misled you, she'll be long gone by now. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this.
Ah, yes, paperwork.
In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office. Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help in moving forward.
Okay.
And not a word about this to anyone. I'll present what I have to the board once I've completed a full report.
Don't cause any trouble.
Right, R&D.
Got my eye on you.
Ooh, this is a very shiny floor.
I need that Rothosite if we want to complete the neuroam.
I'm just concerned the entire station was wiped out by something.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back. Good, you're here.
Good to see you again.
It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd.
Okay.
In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Vina Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of 2 parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification, designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users. You got that right.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection. Good. That's all I wanted to hear.
So wait, are we getting into sci-fi mind control shit now?
The final kink in both
Yes.
designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called rothicite.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship the rothicite straight to us. Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any communication with the Carinae station. Correct. The updates have been regular up until now. Last we heard, the shipment was ahead of schedule.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen again.
The mining station is CM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Carinae 3A in the Carinae system. The shipment should be in the research and control tower, but the outside doors are kept locked down. This keycard will let you enter the mines so you can access the tower from the inside. Good luck.
Great. This all sounds pretty fucking horrible.
Our floor's off limits.
It's fine.
I'm gonna make my way back to the Star Eagle and then take a quick break. Go
I'll
check
take
on
the opportunity to make some food.
Go check on Meg. She's sick now.
Ah, yes. You made her sick for once.
Well, we're pretty sure she brought it home, and then I got sicker quicker than her because that's just the way I am. I get sick very easily.
And Meg's has a immune system of stone.
No, she has a functioning immune system, whereas I do not.
Close enough.
So.
You do get sick a lot.
Well, you know, I am missing 2 internal organs, one of which helps the immune system.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you could buy a new one.
Right. Alright, chat. I'm gonna take a break. We'll be back in a minute.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
You seem to be doing well. Everything's fine. Unless you know something I don't. There is so much responsibility being in charge of Constellation during a time like this. Such a significant discovery. Ah, well, when you put it like that, I suppose it is rather a lot. Right, well, lots to do. I'd better get back to it.
That is one passed out bit. Dead on the couch.
Yeah. I've got a rock stuck to my ship.
A rock, you say? Like an actual rock or Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Like, there's an asteroid that's just trailing my ship everywhere I go.
Huh. Well, at least it's not Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Pretty sure it's not.
Although, that might be useful. Maybe you could launch him in other ships and he could punch them to death for you. All right. Got to make this 2 jumps, guys, because we haven't been to one of the systems on the way before. Or the destination system, rather, excuse me. So we got to get close to it.
We're in the right place.
And now we can jump.
Nice jump. We're right on target. Gearbox green. Ready to land.
All right.
Hey,
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist.
There's Andreja.
You need something, dearest? You will think of me, I hope.
Should she... Is she not still
To what
accompanying
do I
me?
owe this pleasure? Indeed I do. All
She
yours.
definitely is, if he's got that menu option.
Oh, she... Yeah, she just gives
I
credits.
am so grateful for you.
Yeah, I've been having her as a companion for a while. I completed her commitment quest.
Interesting quest, wasn't it?
Life here, but we should
Yeah.
still be cautious.
Did you let her kill the dude or let him live?
I let him live.
So did I. I feel like she would have regretted that.
Yeah, it also seemed too good for him to just go ahead and off him. Sucks to be that guy. Did you see that?
No.
Just opened up the door and there was a random ecliptic guy standing there, so I just popped one to the head and he was gone. AI never even reacted to me being in the room.
I'm having a bowl of rice while doing the Crimson Fleet stuff.
I wonder whether the result of the analysis here was good news or bad.
I'm about to speak with a man named Rake.
Rake, you say? Alright. Well, that's a very undignified way to die.
Gonna take more than that. If nothing else, the cold here provides an excuse to warm up together later.
Well, there was a zero-G gimbal.
Ow! Give up already. That's what he said. We are triumphant.
Wasn't expecting the crazy man that just ran in with a knife and blew up something. Like, seriously.
Goodbye, dearest.
I suppose I should really be taking some of this fresh food and stuff if I want to do cooking at some point, huh? But I really don't care about cooking, so... I'm getting Division 2 vibes out of this little room.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you see that people have begun making actual real-life chunks food?
Uh-huh.
I wish they'd not.
Right. It was bound to happen eventually.
It was, but... people, again, didn't stop and think just because you can.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
This shotgun is ridiculous. one more alive down there somewhere.
Where have they gone? There you are. You die today.
Investment in equipment. Someone certainly considered this worth the time and credits.
Assassin's calibrated maelstrom, huh? Eh. Well, it's worth some money. Antimicrobial, trauma pack, shotgun shells.
I always use more shotgun shells.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to load some stuff on. Get some stuff to
The Great
treasure
Serpent
here.
favors me. I am always willing to carry an extra weapon. Or two. Or three.
She is always happy to carry an extra weapon, or two, or three. You can have that. And you can have that. Osmium dagger, that's nice looking.
I'm sorry to see you go.
All right, down we go. Well, there's some very interesting stuff to be found here. Ten uranium, even? All right. Redirected to the clinic. Okay. Interesting. Well then. Guess we'll be taking a little visit to the clinic now, won't we?
Indeed. You can pick up some antibiotics from eggs.
Right? This is an interesting planet. These rock formations.
Okay.
can I be of service, Captain?
Very Star Warsy.
It is.
Did you see the new DF video about Jedi Survivor?
No, I haven't had a chance to watch it.
It's a video in which Alex continues to rip on his performance because it's still horrible.
We fixed the game. Alex is like, hold my beer.
They really didn't.
Ah, it's nice to just have cargo space.
Escape trajectory plotted.
All right.
Hell of a view from here.
Let's see what the clinic thinks it's doing with my stuff.
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
Cargo Road. Hi, Fletch. How are you, sir? I'm real glad that I listened to you and did that Freestar stuff. This ship has just been completely worth it.
It's a nice ship.
It is very nice. Let's see what these people have to say, especially after last time we were here. Fletch, did you ever get into this one, or... I know you stopped by the other day to check it out.
Nice work.
I have never required treatment here, and I hope that I never do.
Hello.
Cool spacesuit. This area's off limits. Authorized personnel.
It's on your list. Gotcha.
An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this. Understood. Here's an access card. Good luck.
What is it that's giving me that medical thing?
What?
Like, I just had a medical option to talk to him.
You get dialogue options from skill points.
Ah. So, that medicine one that I have is giving it to me?
Most likely.
Okay.
Sean, I don't want to do this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath. Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area. Fine. I'll tell you. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion. Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several volunteers.
Volunteers, you say?
So far, only one patient has survived. You're telling me? When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway, and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. The days went by, and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this?
It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie.
Doctors are supposed to act ethically. Approvals or not.
You really think that's possible? Oh, it's good to know you see it that way. The public would not be as kind.
Andreja didn't like that.
Go ahead and do whatever you need to do. You can have full access to my computer.
But
And thanks. As much as I was ready to commit career suicide,
this lets me get what I need done easier, so Andreja can just dislike that particular particular little decision. Man, the company that makes these motivational posters doesn't put a lot of effort in.
Right.
Oh, well then. Right. Well, that was simple enough.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Ammo, caseless shell. All right.
Need some work done?
Nah, bro.
Captain, greetings.
Docking seal released.
Back up to R&D we go. Presumably to become a human guinea pig.
Yeah, if it's too hot to handle, you got the money.
Thank you, buddy.
Here. Time to move on.
I'd like to keep that shotty topped up on ammo, since it's basically the only gun I use right now. Let's see what these folks have to say.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Hey there.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako. So I've heard. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1? Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothosite. Were there any survivors?
Haha, survivors.
Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there? I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing?
Oh, yes, I was.
So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO.
Infinity appears to be on an entirely different level of corruption. It cannot be allowed to continue.
I agree, Andreja.
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. We'll determine the truth for ourselves once Yuko has extracted the information. But if you're right, I see no issues in allowing them to remain anonymous. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothosite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity.
Ooh, an update on the
I've called a
mole.
meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
It's good to see you again.
These missions certainly are lucrative money-wise.
Yeah.
I would have been very appreciative of these if I hadn't kind of lucked out and hit that big payday. And I say lucked out because I just happened to go down that tree first, not because it's some random thing.
I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
So this clears Imogene of wrongdoing. Good.
In due time. I'll be reaching out, but right now we need her to remain in hiding. Indeed. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
I can understand the need for deception, but it does come at quite a cost.
Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd.
Okay.
We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you go, I want you to bring that program to me. Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I have no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes.
This is a whole lot of assumptions,
Now,
my dude.
Let's attend a meeting.
And you know what Looney says about assumptions.
Indeed.
And it would suck to have this guy's office. Man, all these server banks have got to put out some fucking heat.
I'm sure there's some sort of massively futuristic cooling solution.
Alien blood?
Yeah.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives. Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
I like this man.
Vina
He's pragmatic.
is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
I can't imagine the mess their legal department has on their hands.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Misako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this.
I was born ready.
And that's precisely why I know we can count on you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
This is, like, way... I guess I shouldn't be surprised after the UC, but this is way deeper than I was expecting after I filled out a job application and got some coffee for them.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'll pick up some main quests again.
Are you sure you're okay? You left pretty fast.
Ryujin has certainly taken time to craft an appearance for itself.
Double check
Neuroamps are fascinating, are they not? I'm still surprised they have not been completely outlawed.
Alright.
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
Sure.
Oh, don't worry. That's not on the agenda. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured. Of course. We've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're
6
in good
PhDs.
hands.
That means that the more you've learned, the more you've
Lie
forgotten.
down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
Or is that a little too cynical of me, John?
Perhaps.
Oh, I saw my feet. I saw my feet, Looney.
Congratulations.
Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success. Obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
They really missed a chance for a Skyrim reference there. She really should have said, "Look who's finally awake."
Yeah, yeah.
Hey there. So, how are you feeling? You look good? That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation. Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says. That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own.
Oh, does he?
It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Okay.
I am not permitted to perform medical practices without human oversight.
Can't get anything done around
I'm really
here
considering
without
installing
running
that
into
walking
red tape.
speed mod for the NPCs.
They're only a little bit slow.
Press F to open your scanner and target the person you want to manipulate. Press E to bring up your social skills and select manipulation. Diplomacy, instigation, intimidation, manipulation are all social skills you can activate while your scanner is up. Hover your cursor over the target and press E to bring up your social skills.
I will be right back.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see it. Social. Activate. convinced something is not bugged there.
Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. So, that's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes. First, you can only...
Okay.
And second... Great. Now let's test this sucker. That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being... It's probably why. Just head up the stairs.
I have performed a cursory scan of the sites.
There it is.
As an observer, the effect is quite unnerving. It is hard not to immediately worry about the implications.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited
That
about
was
seeing
creepy.
how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects? Yes. Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation.
I have returned.
It's truly remarkable tech.
This is horribly creepy.
Yeah.
When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neural amp is in total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the
You're gonna have a
actions our
very
subjects
divisive
sanction in
decision
their
to
own
make about
minds.
it. To keep it simple.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you.
Well,
It sounds like you have an assignment to complete. And DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
if the decision comes...
Now you're gonna get the suit.
If the decision comes down to, do I have to give up this toy or keep it? I'm keeping it. Just so you know.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine any other decision. And Andresia's gonna fucking hate it. Well, good to know that I have confirmation you did the exact same thing. I just can't imagine how this won't be useful in future scenarios in this game.
Ryujin CEO, good, you're here. Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity LTD. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries. And wish he shall, every day, while he rots away in prison. All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have two options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you.
Ooh. Which option did you take here?
Roof.
That's kind of what I'm feeling too, just so I don't have to deal with people. But I might do B just to, I don't know. My persuasion and stuff's not high enough though, I feel.
Definitely not.
Yes, the less
You fail
people
so
need to
many damn
interact
perception
with, the
checks, it's
better.
ridiculous.
Ideally, none at all. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development.
Okay.
And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
That's what we're counting on. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd, all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials. But Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp. Exactly. And what the public doesn't know doesn't hurt them.
It is best to keep the public unaware of such a device.
If the media were to draw their own conclusions, I'm certain they'd just create a panic among people. Controlling the narrative is of the utmost importance.
Understood.
No, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. In fact, unless they're a master at being one with the shadows, I'd suggest you leave your friend behind. Lower the risk. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail.
Okay then.
I'd highly advise you use it. This assignment isn't the time to test your abilities. The only thing you're out there to prove is that you can get this job done. We're also issuing you an operative suit. It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible.
Okay then.
And that's what we're hoping for. If you can pull this off, even I'll be impressed.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are.
Got it.
SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story.
Cool.
You and me both. So, any final questions before you go? Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up, Skylar Lumen.
All right.
They're under clothing. They are separate from your spacesuit.
Ah. So does this stack with the mantis suit's chameleon stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
If you actually manage to stealth this, I will be extremely impressed.
Well,
I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I could not.
Don't cause any trouble.
If you have an opportunity to level up your stealth stat, definitely do it.
Well, first I need to go downstairs and check on Meg, 'cause it's time for medicine for her.
Ah, yes.
We'll be right back.
Go be Mary Poppins.
Alright. Hey, Movian. The small one has been given her Dayquil.
My career will be over if this deal falls.
Alright, so we gotta talk to Dalton before we head off on this.
Do you have the program?
Shit, I left my water downstairs.
With pleasure. So, let's take a look. Aha.
I just finished the main story, so can watch. I don't know if I would say you can watch. I'm so far off into some of these side stories. I mean, you're gonna get spoiled for the end of stuff.
The decryptions hit a snag.
Why are people finishing this game so quick? I don't understand.
Here. This is
Wait a minute.
exactly what we needed. According to this code,
Movian's saying he finished the main story. Like, why? Why are people going through this game so fast?
Working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program,
When people
a
spend more time
series of
playing it than you.
fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the.
I highly doubt.
I'll be done with it pretty soon. As soon as I finish the fucking Crimson Fleet stuff, I'll be finishing out the story.
I highly doubt Movian has spent more time in this game than I have, considering his job.
Because some people also don't do literally all the side stuff.
I enjoy making new characters. You're a type of Bethesda RPG player I don't understand, but more power to you.
Infinity Ltd network. One of them even frames.
I like
himself
taking one
for
character and
encouraging
pushing them
Lucas
as far
to
as I
push
can.
for early human trials.
So it is clear what she intended. Now all that is left is to decide what to do with this information.
I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Olaru can't dispute it. All right.
You're not being as coy as you think, Movian. Everybody knows about the game's new Game
Now,
Plus.
we finally have the evidence we need to prove Olaru's guilt.
Then it is time we use it.
Yes. I'm looking forward to putting this all behind us. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast.
I tried to shoot Mathis in the head and it wouldn't let me.
To be accused
Shame.
alongside Lucas
He deserves it.
Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
I've got my eye on you.
Reagent's pretty fun. Let's see how close I am to a level up. Or does it tell you anywhere?
Yeah, you just hit tab.
Ah.
You've got a little XP bar.
I mean, I could go somewhere and murder a bunch of stuff.
Killing ships is a good way to get XP.
Yeah. Of course, I also have to perform 10 sneak attacks to up my stealth. Well, we'll just have to see.
I mean, you're also better at stealth than I am, so.
I don't know that it's better. It takes longer for my patience to run out and start shooting things than you.
Fair, fair.
I look like a Cobra toy from the late 90s from G.I. Joe. So you have the... Yeah, Sandrej is great.
Let's see what the stars
I see, Movi, and what Dime is doing is literally all of the side stuff before even touching the story.
stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
I got sucked into the rabbit hole of the UC, and Andreja didn't want to go into the building, so you didn't join the UC. You missed a couple really, really interesting quest lines then.
Down. Everything in the green.
She said she didn't want to go into the building. Dude. The Gruloba in this place, their blood is adhesive.
Oh.
Captain, it is.
I'm gonna come out of here with so much adhesive. What's this do?
All right. But yeah, Mooney's right. Like I'm really not doing the main stuff. Like Venus keeps going on about some cowboy companion that she has, and I don't even know who she's talking about.
You did meet him. Accidentally.
Oh,
the dude
okay.
who was what was it? The dude who was in the lodge with his daughter, and he was talking about going on a trip. You accidentally talked to him at some point.
Oh yeah, and I was like, "Shut up, dude! I've got other things to do."
Yeah, that was him.
Okay.
This prisoner has a copy of the Count of Monte Cristo in a green fashionable suit in his cell. Yo, that's a nice suit, dog. Stats on it suck though, so I'm dropping it. These armored fatigues that I found a while back are still the main thing that I'm wearing for clothing.
Cockpit's in good shape. Ready to fly.
I keep forgetting that she's on the ship, and then I hear her talk, and I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Who?
Amelia Earhart.
Oh yeah.
Apogee kick complete.
I haven't used her as a companion yet.
I haven't either. I've just had her on my ship just because she was so happy to get off that planet with Genghis Khan and Franklin Roosevelt.
It's a weird ass mission.
It was extremely weird. Have you run into the Juno probe again?
Me?
Yeah.
Drive spinning down.
Yes, I did it all thing.
No, but like, have you run into it again?
Oh, again? No.
I haven't either. I wonder if you can.
Mathis, chill. The thing's all the way down there on the ground.
Yeah, Mathis is a pain in the ass.
And learn to shoot. Jesus Christ.
Right? Yeah, mine went to deep space to think too.
Greetings, Captain.
I wonder if I can get some stealth attacks off on these things. Sneak attacks. Apparently not.
What does your scanner reveal?
Because if all I have to do is get sneak attacks off, then... Swamp bottle root. I need to look and see. I wish you could track that stuff, like set some of those to actually track them out in the main HUD. My best bet's probably going to be to find a base that's been taken over, though. If I'm really that into trying to level this up before I...
E2106.
Abandoned shipping depot, huh? Right. I know there's at least one guy on top of this thing. Their Crimson Fleet. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go give this mission a try and see what happens. I'll make a save before it, so if it really goes to hell, I can maybe level up my stealth at some point.
Yeah.
So many people, all in one place. I still cannot feel entirely comfortable.
All right.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Very interesting mass transit system they have in New Atlantis. It's very Disney 1970s.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, let's see if we can stealth this thing.
Can we run through it one more time?
You can over-rehearse. It'll sound calm.
Alright, well. Here goes nothing. Jaja, I need you to stay here.
I would move the stars for you. I can do that. All right. Whoa, that's a hell of a noise.
Gas leak detected.
What?
All non-essential personnel
personnel must evacuate the building.
When you trigger
Oh,
that...
yeah, that.
Exit and contact emergency services.
It's fine. It's just some gas. It'll kill you if you're not careful.
Eh, well. We have a puppy. I'm pretty used to the horrible gas.
False alarm.
Okay. This is going to be a massive pain in the ass, isn't it?
Yep. I wound up shooting my way through it. Not even with the fucking non-lethal thing. I just killed everybody.
And what did Ryujin think about that?
They didn't like it, but it went okay.
Move in. No backseat gaming. No, yes, I have played a Bethesda game. God damn it.
Oh, they fly now. Cool.
What do?
The Groloba.
Oh.
I didn't catch that when you were going through this, that there are flying ones.
Looney, it would appear that one of the ways to get through this is to just make the guards kill each other.
Yeah, you might be able to just do that.
No, I mean, I've got them fighting each other right now. Just by using the manipulation. Oh, wait, no, they're attacking Adrasia.
Didn't you leave her behind?
I did, but... She fucked everything up for me.
Bring it.
Thanks, Adrasia. Appreciate that.
I tried very hard to steer the various conversations in this mission to let me kill Mathis. It would not let me kill Mathis.
No, it doesn't.
I even told Delgado that Mathis didn't do shit to help me.
Do I seem real concerned about you telling me I have no chance, Mr. Security Guy? I mean, seriously. Well, so this just ended up being super shooty. It's okay. You would have to have come prepared for, like made your character ready for this mission ages ago. Now I just have to get out of this building. So I wasn't able to stealth it. Looney wasn't able to stealth it. There we go. General offices. Or entrance, actually. Alright. Hi, don't mind me. I didn't just pop out of there with a gun in my hand.
You got this.
How many status effects do I have right now? Burns, hypothermia, lung damage, and incoming weather.
What do you mean particle weapon specialist is no longer available for my crew?
Can't go in. You just can't.
Hi, buddy.
It's because I'm flying that stupid fucking prison shuttle.
We will do our
Probably.
best to protect your anonymity. Can I help you?
Ask Jazz
Well,
about ship upgrades.
I'll be the judge of that.
We do find Jazz.
What's this so-called story about?
Because that sounds like Jazz can probably
right.
also help me switch back to my ship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence.
Ah, ship services.
Of course. I just hope your source is as reliable as you think they are. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source? Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
I would
Yes,
like
you
to
do.
view and modify my ships. Give me back the Kepler.
The Kepler, you say?
Yeah, the Kepler R. It's the free ship that I got from Walter.
How does one get this ship from Walter?
There's a quest you do for Walter, and then at some point you'll have the option to ask him if he has any more work for you. And then he will have you help his people at Stroud Eklund design a new ship.
Ah.
The way you complete that quest determines...
I've seen a blurb about that. There's a way to get a really shitty ship out of it, and a way to get a really great one out of it.
The shitty ship has a horrible reactor and no weapons and no cargo space.
And the amazing ship is a flying Death Star?
I mean, it's pretty great. Comes with a lot of cargo space, comes with great weapons, railguns and lasers. No third weapon, but the railguns and lasers have been enough for me so far.
Fair enough.
Powerful engines that I do not have access to yet. They're really high level engines, because it's not just about what skills you have for what ship parts you can access, it's also what level you are. And I think you have to be like level 60 to get access to these engines.
Damn. Hi, Masco. It didn't go well.
I believe you were specifically told that we did not.
It went fine. What are you talking about?
This assignment.
You gotta learn to spin it.
If only intent mattered. All the tools at your disposal, and yet here we are. I hope you at least attempted to use the internal neuroamp. Let's not bring morality into question when you clearly had no issues taking a life.
Yeah.
So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barrett for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily. I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith. This isn't an act of mercy. It's a marketing ploy. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Did that fucking shuttle dismiss both of my crew? It did.
Yeah.
Great.
This is the right move.
And they're not in my crew manifesto anymore.
You have the perfect
Who were they?
Manifesto?
Sway them.
A couple randos that I had hired. Particle weapon specialist and the cargo specialist.
Huh.
That cargo specialist adds 10% to your cargo hold, which means my cargo hold is now overfilled and I can't put the resources that are over-encumbering me in the cargo
Levi
hold.
is also here, waiting for the meeting to start.
My ship's
We'll
mass
need at
is now
least
5644
50% of the
over
vote to go our
5500.
way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
Where the hell did I even find them?
No, it took my neuroamp prototype.
No, they took it from you?
Yeah.
How'd you manage that?
I don't know.
I mean, you did tell the chick you were refusing to use it, so...
Oh, no, wait. No. It was the one that I stole from the... company.
And now you get to use it on the board members. I loved this part. It's a conversation option.
Ah.
Although now you've got to wait for it to wear off before you can talk to her.
I'll go talk to the others first, then.
Might as well.
Oh, wait, no, it's almost done. I saw the countdown. It's only like 30 seconds. There it is.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work. Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished. Good. If you use that neuroamp wisely, it will guarantee that Infinity gets shut down. Well, it does make Ryujin look good.
Basically,
And we do
manipulation
gain
is
a
a
wider
guaranteed
customer base,
persuasion.
which means
I see
higher
that.
profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting. You and me both. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
This is just... This is ridiculous. I love it. This has taken such an insane turn.
You operatives really will wear anything. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available.
I'm happy to answer your questions.
I prefer first-hand feedback when available.
Oh, you're about to get some
You've
feedback.
had the chance to encounter members of Infinity LTD throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why? Oh, I didn't mean in regards to Drexler's actions. More in the sense of, should a superior company like Ryujin make room for so many potentially lackluster employees? This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation? And why do you feel it was well handled? Please note I'm not disagreeing. I just want to know the why behind your statement.
There we go. Payload specialist is on Neon.
Masako.
Now I'm gonna go back to Neon and rehire the specialist.
Being prepared for anything is a great asset, one that Masako excels at. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been. It's the next big step for Ryujin Industries. Financially, it'll keep us secure for years to come. There's no doubt it's our future. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
My burns have improved. I suppose I should take some meds and see if I can cure some of my illnesses, but...
That would be wise, sir.
It's good to see you again. And how's my favorite patient doing? Not
It is,
too many
after all, what
temporal
medicine
memory
is for.
flashes are losing time, I hope.
Indeed.
That's great. I'd say Project Dominion is ready for legitimate human trials in that case.
Ready for legitimate
One
human
step
trials.
closer to
Great,
seeing
thanks.
Market approval. Genevieve is going to be so excited.
Well, my burns are
So,
cured all of a sudden.
Tell me what you think of the
Apparently
neural.
you are illegitimate then.
Right.
I'd be the next Ray DeCaris, my childhood hero and mentor. How amazing would that be? DeMarcus, eat your heart out. Don't tell him I said that. He knows I love and respect him. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity LTD be? That's what I'm hoping for. They may be the underdog, but that doesn't mean they don't have a brilliant mind or two. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Alright, now technically I could stop here because I have the majority. But I'm gonna go ahead and manipulate the shit out of everybody else.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side? Well, you can let Masako know to rest easy. It just so happens that her agenda lines up with mine. We just need to grab Infinity LTD while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light. I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year.
There we go.
All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done. Qualified or not.
Damn right I have.
So let's hear it. You're preaching to the choir. I have every intention of using it to our full advantage.
I'm kind of glad Andrea's
In fact,
not with me right now.
I
She'd
already
be
have an
hating
entire
the stuff I'm
marketing
saying.
campaign in the works and ready to pitch once it's officially approved. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
Right, so that's 5 out of 7.
If only there were more hours in the day. Great, the bane of my department. If you need
The
something,
bane of
make it
my
quick.
department.
Choose your words carefully. If you expect me to respond to threats, you're sadly mistaken. Now, I can only assume you're referring to Infinity Ltd, and there's only one right decision regarding that corporation. Complete dissolution.
Wow.
All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset.
I'm getting persuasion on her. Oh, wait, there's the manipulation.
Yeah, it also takes hold in some persuasion situations. It's quite handy.
It's easy to put a positive spin on this deal when you're not the one that has to deal with the consequences.
And I have an auto persuade up, so. But I also have a manipulation.
Still
What?
not
It
changing
failed?
my mind. I've heard enough.
Oh, really?
Too bad it
Yeah.
wasn't as entertaining as I'd hoped. If you only had some real talent when it comes to convincing.
I should have used the auto persuade there.
I've
Oh, well.
never seen that fail.
Yeah.
Are you trying to add to my stress right now? First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life.
She might be higher level than you.
That tech
Because that is a
one
thing.
major
Yeah.
human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage. In an ideal situation, yes. And I suppose creating that ideal situation is within my power. Now you've made it sound like a proper challenge that I can't help but accept.
But that manipulation worked on her.
Masako's lucky to have you at her disposal, even if you are a
Guess there's just
continual
a chance
thorn
that it
in my
fails,
side.
apparently.
Yeah.
You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful, but now I really do need to get back to my notes.
Well, I've got 6 for the neuroamp and 5 for Infinity, so I mean, I'm good to go. Might as well finish Dalton off, though.
Very interesting.
Giggity.
I
Yeah.
assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome.
Well, the guide that I found for which specialist is where was wrong.
Oh.
With that internal neuro app, no doubt. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago.
Oh.
I knew
And it doesn't
was a
even
grave
list the
security
guide that I
risk.
found where I was supposed to
And
find
look
somebody
what
else.
happened. I suppose you're right. As long as I'm fully aware of the risks, I can properly account for them. My first priority will be to get the board and all security members set up with shielding as soon as possible.
Probably a
Plus,
good idea.
if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd, we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause. I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you excuse me, I have some preparations to make.
All right.
We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting. So I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
Time to attend the meeting. This ought to be interesting. Don't ask why I felt the need to reload my gun right before the meeting started.
Hey man, board meetings can be vicious.
Right?
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments?
Infinity Ltd is an enormous unknown. The legal and financial risks are too great. I refuse to support the decision. Besides, I have enough to deal with now as it is.
Okay, Negative Nancy.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
This isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
Hee.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely.
There we go.
But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye. Boardroom intrigue.
All against? Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up? If there's nothing else, this meeting is concluded. I'll be following up with a few of you shortly.
Alright, I'm sorry.
If you're here, you're not screwing up.
I have to take this ridiculous costume off.
I mean, hey, the suit's useful. The helmet doesn't do shit.
There.
Well then.
Hey there.
So, Infinity Ltd learned a lesson the hard way, and we exposed the traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin. It's well earned and deserved. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time. Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it. It's well deserved. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations would prefer to explain those to you.
5,000 credits, 350 experience.
And then also 8,400 credits.
Yep.
And free Digipicks. That reminds me, I should go craft some Digipicks.
Yeah, I need to get that mod.
Each one costs 1 copper and 1 tungsten.
Yeah.
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. Time to get back to your typical day-to-day. And I'd say it's good to be back if I hadn't returned to a mountain of paperwork. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions? Good. The mission board is generally self-explanatory anyway. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course. You certainly will. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy, just for you.
I have my own office now?
Yeah.
What? More free Digipicks. Cool, just another way to make some money, huh?
Or money.
Nice. Alright, that was a very, very cool set of missions.
Yeah, all the side stuff in this is fantastic.
That was really cool. I guess I might finally be ready to do some, main mission stuff. I can return to Vectera or talk to Sam Coe. I'm gonna return to Vectera just to continue to avoid Sam Coe for as long as possible.
Purely because you can say that you don't know who he is.
Yep. However, I think I am going to teleport to Constellation headquarters because they have all the stuff that I need downstairs to maybe make my skip pack. Oh, and I looked it up. Vladimir pays double for exploration data.
He pays double?
Yeah, I was wrong on the percentage. He pays double.
I've been selling it to him anyway, so it's all good.
All right. Polytextile. The hell do I get polytextiles?
You make it at the industrial workbench.
And I need cosmetics for that. You know what? I just realized that these machines don't pull from the box over here.
No, they do. No, they don't. There's a mod to make them do that.
Oh, it wants 7 of those. Okay.
Yeah, at least you have the mats for it.
Alright. Research required. Pack mods 2. Okay. Blocked because I have to have spacesuit design rank 2.
Yep.
Well, my lung damage has been cured at least. What do I have to do to get that? I have to craft 5 mods. Spacesuit, helmet, or pack. So I should probably turn around and take all my resources back out of this thing. And just see what I can craft for my spacesuit. Wait, am I not able to craft a bunch of stuff because this is such a high-level spacesuit?
No, it's because you need the high enough level research for it.
Right, but like if I were to equip a lower-level spacesuit, would I be able to actually make some shit for it?
That wouldn't matter. The level of design for like so you see spacesuit mods 1 through 3 determines what mods you can make, not what you can put them on.
Ah. Well, I've just unlocked helmet mods too.
When you're looking at making mods, if you look on the right side, it tells you which research you need for that given mod. Like the heavy shielding in slot 3 is fantastic.
Right, but I can't install it because I need helmet mods 3.
Yep.
But like in slot 2, like, I don't have the 0 wire is the problem there. Gotcha. Well, something to just work on. Alright. Back to the Star Eagle we go.
Hi.
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time. There is no one I would rather see right now.
What?
What wound up happening with Mathis for you?
Mathis is a crew member for me.
He just got kicked out of the fleet for me.
Really?
Yeah. Because I told Delgado that he didn't do shit when we were on the planet.
Nice.
It's fantastic. Although I do have an objective to speak to him first, apparently.
So this is where we started the game.
Yeah. Because you remember, you took
the ship.
Bro's ship and he stayed behind.
Can we speak for a moment?
What, Andresia? What do you want?
I suppose now you can add climbing the corporate ladder to your list of accomplishments.
Yes.
I must ask, though, are you not at all concerned
Yes,
with
this is where she disapproves of everything you've done.
Might lead? Perhaps, but I believe I asked you for your thoughts first. That seems like quite a pessimistic outlook.
I'm a very pessimistic bot.
For now, perhaps. Who is to say Ryujin will not conduct their own immoral experiments at some point? Surely you cannot be so naive. A corporation...
apparently Mathis is now incredibly pissed off at me and he's going to try to kill me at some point.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
You believe they will do
That just means I'll get to kill him.
Yeah?
I am amazed. And what happens when Ryujin falls prey to the same tactics it has employed and loses control of this technology? Did you just... I know you cannot possibly be attempting to compare my belief in the Great Serpent to this situation.
I didn't even think about that with her.
Consider this simply
what?
I told her we just have to have faith.
Oops.
I only hope for all
it's like you just told her to calm down when she was angry.
Right. Yeah, she mad.
Well, you're back. Oh no, don't start. I've had enough Barrett for one lifetime. I don't need people showing up on my doorstep. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties, they didn't make it. Who knows with pirates? Revenge, peeking at the scraps? Maybe they're from a different crew and we just got hit twice by sheer bad luck. It's not like we were eager to stick around, but we had injured people on recovery and pickup coming at some point, just not soon enough. Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett, bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his, like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you." I do not know Barrett as well as some, but he seems quite confident in his abilities. And not without cause. Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk. or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's third law.
Gonna demonstrate Newton's third law on this guy's temporal lobe.
When they brought out Hela. I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either of them. They could have grav-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them... I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
I love the way the doors and stuff are designed in this game.
Yeah.
Impressed.
All right.
I could not accomplish that.
Toast.
Toast. Ah, yes, you found the vertically standing toast.
The vertical toast, you say?
Seems to be a relatively common occurrence, actually.
First time I've seen it.
Some people in this universe are just very good at balancing bread.
You wanna try? I'm packing up, Dusty. Don't see what good it will do since they're already gone, but fine. Here. You need any more? Feel free to scavenge around.
Alright, so one more power cell. Ah, yes, that'll go down to the mine where we found the artifact.
Some of the NPCs just look really good in this.
Yeah, I look at all the like screenshot compilations that people have put together of how bad the NPCs are, and I'm like, y'all worked real hard to cherry pick these.
And like, yeah, the crowd NPCs are definitely a little bit trash compared to the other ones, but like Commander Akande on the ship is just ridiculously good looking.
Can't believe we got into this mess. Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively never. What good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have a ship.
Okay, I guess it's not gonna... Oh, there's just a long pause there. Okay.
One of them is bound to show up, looking to reunite with this handsome face. We're doomed. Capital D, doomed. Got it, okay. Whoever finds this, I'm attaching the interstellar coordinates to the metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat. Rescue us.
Got it.
Time to go on a cruise.
Yep.
So, you actually get that computer working again? What? Let me see that.
It doesn't look very much like a cruise ship.
Even knowing he's alive, I still never want to see him.
Oh, wait until you get further inside of it.
On the other hand, okay.
Maybe
Send
outside.
you location data embedded in the transmission. Find them, okay? Be a while before Argos comes to pick me up. I'll be here if you need me. And hey, if you ever need a little extra help, I've been thinking about a career change lately. Maybe it's time to put Argos behind me. Seems like you've been keeping busy, Dusty. If, my contract's up with them. Works for me. I'm not...
Okay, so I can't assign her to my outpost yet, huh?
You should be able to. Can you switch to the outpost tab at the top?
Yep, there's nothing there.
No. I'm not sure why. I think there's a skill for that.
Right. I'll get to work. Let's catch up later.
But, I mean, she's recruited, so...
Yeah.
The other problem I have right now is... Oh, never mind. The Star Eagle just landed all the way the fuck down there for some reason. Why, though?
Because fuck you.
I mean, I guess so, but... Alright. Let's go find Barrett.
And with that, next adventure's done.
Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't
down.
Oh, the crashed ship is... Well then.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Did that count for... Yes, it did.
Do you see anything useful?
Well, Looney, this is it. This is how I get my sneak attacks in.
What, cloaking and then shooting?
Cloaking and then shooting space bugs. Or at least that's how I got a few in. All right then. Well, this is quite a mess.
Oh, hey, it's you. And here I thought you was some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right? Considering the spaceship wreckage, you mean? Yeah. Well, you missed the worst of it. Pretty sure we ripped through all the emergency meds that were salvageable. Hey, you know, when I pulled you to the med bench back on Vectera, I honestly thought, shit, I think I just saved someone's life. Oddly proud moment, you know?
No.
So, I guess I'm saying, glad I paid it forward.
No good deed goes unpunished, as they say.
Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate ship. Barrett was all, sorry, brother, I'll get us out of this. Trust me. Oh, I'm getting to that. He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. I just remember him shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these early whites? He's gonna bite my face off." I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with two of them. Barrett reached for one of their guns. Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back.
Oof.
Through to the flight console. dropped orbit like a rock off a high rise.
Standard Hollywood movie ploy. Kill the pilot.
And when I came to, there he was, smiling like it was just another day on the job. You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice. Then he did the little finger gun thing. Oh yeah, probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a lot of painkillers? So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet ship. And then, really less excited when Barrett said, "It's okay, I got this." He mumbled something to him, and then they were all gone. I was drifting in and out, but yeah, I think so. Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good space to have a listen. Here you go. Hey, I should come with you, right? I don't think anyone else is coming. Yeah, just, don't ask me to operate any heavy
When you were on the
machinery
cruise
for a
ship, did
while.
you steal the award
Give me a
thing?
minute.
Yes.
The worst of it is, yeah.
I had the option to use the manipulation skill on the
Ready
chick
to
to get the
wisecrack with
ID
the
to
best
get in
of
the safe.
Nice.
Let me know when you want to head out.
Alright. I'm going to wrap it there for the day.
Oh yeah, shit, it's about 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Alright, chat. Thanks for hanging out. We'll rescue Barrett tomorrow. So thank you for chilling out. And we will be back tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
I don't know how I feel to be back on main story stuff.
You're actually making progress.
I know it feels wrong.